Right, I need to tell you something that the banks really don't want you to know. I've spent the last 3 months digging into the numbers and I've found something absolutely wild. There's a completely legal way to make an extra £40,000 completely tax-free over the next 5 years, and almost nobody is doing it. The worst part? The people telling you to save money are actively hiding this from you. My name is James and welcome back to Finance Fuel. What I'm about to share could genuinely change your family's financial future. This isn't some dodgy scheme. This is all government sanctioned, completely legal, and backed by the UK tax system. But here's the thing that gets me: most financial advisors are either too lazy or too conflicted to tell you about it. So here's what happened. Last month I was reviewing my own finances and I noticed something. While my mate Dave was stuck with a savings account earning 0.1% at his bank, another mate Sarah had quietly built a £180,000 portfolio. Both earned the same salary. Both got the same bonus. But Sarah's doing something completely different with her ISA allowance. When I asked her, she didn't even realize she was being clever. She was just following a system. That's when I started pulling the thread on this. The big reveal is this. Most people think an ISA is just for savings. 3% here, maybe 4% there if you're lucky with a cash ISA. But the government's actually set up a system that lets you build genuine wealth completely tax-free. And I mean genuinely completely tax-free. No capital gains tax. No income tax. Nothing. But you have to actually use it properly. That's where everyone's getting it wrong. Let me break down what I found. The average person in the UK saves about £7,000 a year. That's solid. But they're putting it in places that earn almost nothing. The banks are paying you 0.1 to 1% on cash savings right now. Meanwhile, the stocks and shares ISA is sat there completely untouched by most people. According to FCA data, only about 40% of ISA holders are using the stocks and shares option. 40%. That means 60% of people with permission to build tax-free wealth are choosing a cash ISA paying next to nothing. This is genuinely mental. Here's where it gets interesting though. Your ISA allowance is £20,000 per year. That's not a gift. That's a tax loophole that the government is basically handing you. Think about what that means. Over 10 years, that's £200,000. Over 20 years, that's £400,000. All of it can grow completely tax-free. But wait, there's more, and this is where people start getting excited then do absolutely nothing about it. If you've got a stocks and shares ISA and you invest that $20,000 and it grows by just 6% annually, which is below historical stock market average, you're looking at £1,200 extra just in growth that year. That's money the government is essentially letting you keep for free. No tax bill. Nothing. Just yours. Now most people hear this and think, yeah, that sounds great, but I don't know how to invest. I'm scared of stocks. The market could crash. I've heard all of it. And look, I get it. It feels safer to put money in a savings account. But here's what nobody's telling you about that strategy. Inflation is running at 3.5% according to latest ONS data. Your savings account is earning 0.1%. You're actually losing money every single month. The banks are slowly stealing your wealth through the power of doing absolutely nothing. So let me walk you through how this actually works in the real world. Let's say you're 30 years old right now and you start using your ISA allowance properly from today. You put £20,000 into a stocks and shares ISA through a platform like Vanguard or iShares. Super cheap, totally straightforward. You're going to invest it in a global index fund. Not individual stocks. Not crypto. Not anything dodgy. Just the global stock market. Over the next 25 years until you're 55, assuming a 7% average return, which is actually below historical norms, that £290,000 you've invested becomes just over £3 million. Now think about this. That's not some pie in the sky fantasy. That's just maths. That's compound interest doing what it's been doing for centuries. The catch is you have to actually do it and you have to actually wait. But that $3 million is completely yours. No tax. No government taking a cut. Nothing. But here's where everyone messes up, and this is the second big revelation. They start with the ISA, they get excited, they invest maybe once, then they completely forget about it. The best investors aren't the ones making clever picks. They're the ones who set it and forget it. They automate the deposit. Every month the money goes in automatically and they just don't think about it. That's it. That's the secret that millionaires actually use. Right now the best stocks and shares ISA accounts offer completely free trading through platforms like InvestEngine, Vanguard, and AJ Bell. Zero fees on trades. Zero monthly fees. Just the tiny percentage the fund itself charges, which is usually under 0.3%. Compare that to a traditional pension where you might be paying 1% annually. Or worse, an advisor charging you 3% to basically watch your money and do nothing. It's absolutely mad. Here's the second thing though, and this is crucial. You can pay into your ISA while you're also paying into a pension. Everyone thinks it's either or. It's not. The ISA is separate. Your pension is separate. You can max out both. In fact, Sarah, the person I mentioned earlier, she's doing exactly that. She's putting money into her workplace pension, getting the employer match, and then she's using her remaining money for the ISA. That's how you build proper wealth. The numbers on this are wild. If you earn $50,000 a year and you contribute 10% to your pension, you get the tax relief. That's actually about £1,250 of free money from the government. Then you've still got your ISA allowance. Another $20,000 that year. Most people don't realize they can do both. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. And fair enough, I was skeptical too. But I checked the rules. I've read the government guidance. I've even spoken to a financial advisor who tried to sell me something I didn't need, and I still walked away knowing this is all real. The ISA is literally designed for exactly this. It's a government policy that says you can build wealth without tax. So why aren't more people doing it? The answer is genuinely depressing. Inertia. People don't want to think about money. They want to just get paid and not worry about it. The banks love this because it means you keep your money in their terrible savings accounts. The financial services industry doesn't push it hard enough because they make more money from pensions and investments products where they can charge you fees. And the government doesn't advertise it because, well, the government doesn't really advertise anything to help regular people save money. They're too busy doing politics. But here's where I'm going to call you out if you're sitting there right now thinking, yeah, that's interesting, but I'll do it later. No, you won't. You absolutely will not. The only people who actually get rich are the ones who start. Not when they've got £10,000. Not when they've got £50,000. Now. When they haven't got much. Because time is the only asset that actually matters in investing. If you're 25 and you start, you've got 40 years of compound growth. If you're 35, you've got 30 years. If you're 45, you've got 20 years. The returns aren't linear. The difference between starting at 25 and starting at 35 is absolutely enormous. We're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds in difference. All because of 5 years. So here's what you do. Right now. After this video. Go to the FCA register. Find a stocks and shares ISA provider. Vanguard is good. iShares is good. AJ Bell is good. InvestEngine is good. Pick one. Open an account. It takes about 10 minutes. Then set up an automatic monthly transfer. Maybe it's £200. Maybe it's £500. Whatever you can afford. But make it automatic because if you have to think about it, you won't do it. Then pick a global index fund. Something that tracks the world stock market. Something cheap. Vanguard Global Stock Index Fund is a good example. Low cost. Diversified. Boring. That's what you want. Boring. All the people trying to pick individual stocks, trying to time the market, trying to find the next big thing, they're going to underperform. The boring people with their index funds are going to be rich. The last thing I want to say is this. I've just given you the blueprint that wealthy people actually use. The only reason it feels secret is because nobody talks about it. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. It's genuinely just starting and not stopping. The government is literally handing you permission to build wealth. All you have to do is take it. Next week I'm going to reveal the pension mistake that's costing people £50,000. You don't want to miss it. This is the stuff that should be taught in schools but never is. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the rest of the series.